Hi, I'm Nadine Norton. I'm Customer Success Manager at Twilio Gold Build Partners Inc. And in this video, we're going to explain some of Flex Insights' key terms and give you a better understanding of what they mean. To do this, I've separated these words into two different categories: Flex Insights specific terms and reporting and metric specific terms. Starting with the Flex Insights terms, understanding the following should give you an understanding of how Insights splits conversations into segments. I'll also show you how to use them to structure various metrics. Getting to grips with these terms will form the foundation of your Insights knowledge. The first two most important words are conversation and segment. If we swap over to the conversation player, we can have a closer look. A conversation is a contact with a single customer. A conversation may have multiple segments if the customer is in contact with multiple agents or switches communication channels. A segment is a part of a conversation, for example, a call between a customer and one agent. In the conversation player, you'll be able to see that here. These segments will be highlighted as different colours. Swapping back to the reports builder, there are other key terms that are worth being familiar with. Wrap-up time is the work that an agent performs after talking to the customer. For example, inputting information about the conversation into a CRM system. Handling time is the time an agent spends handling a customer task, including wrap-up work that happens after the task is completed. On outbound conversations, this is the sum of ring time, talk time, and wrap-up time. On inbound conversations, this is only talk time and wrap-up time. This is because your agents can handle the call right away and are not blocked by other activities. Experience time is the time a customer spends trying to resolve their issue, including time spent in a queue and time communicating with your agents. It's important to note that depending on the communication channels involved, all handling experience time information may not be available. And finally, the communication channel is the channel you use to talk to your customer, for example, chat, email, or phone calls. This example report can start to give you an understanding of how agents' time is spent during calls and how long customers spend interacting with you. You can see I've broken down my report by agent, but you might want to see the data by queue, or by team, or by something else. Now we'll move on to the report-specific terms. Understanding these will help you when building individual reports, as you'll understand what attributes and measures you'll need to include to extract the insights and information that you're looking for. As I mentioned previously, an agent is a person in your contact center who handles conversations with customers. A team typically consists of 5 to 15 agents. Teams usually have an on-site team leader who listens to calls and coaches agents on their performance. And then a queue is a waiting line of sorts. Customers wait in queues here when there is no available agent to take their inbound requests. Other key terms are inbound and outbound. For inbound conversations, these are conversations initiated by a customer from outside of your contact center. And for outbound conversations, these are conversations with a customer that are initiated from within your contact center. For example, an agent calling a customer. And finally, it is useful to know the term measure. So these are a numeric reporting value that may be calculated from any during Flex Insights. Measures can be values such as talk time, or maybe based on complex formulas. Hopefully that gave you a good understanding of some of the key Flex Insights terms. In later videos, we'll cover building reports and take a deeper look into some of Insights' other tools. Thanks for watching.